The Tale of a Beautiful Teacup. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a cheerful couple named Jack and Lily. Jack was a kind-hearted man and Lily was a graceful woman. They both loved exploring antique shops, always on the lookout for hidden treasures. One sunny afternoon, they wandered into a charming country store filled with all sorts of wonders. As they browsed the shelves, something caught Lily's eye.
"Jack, look at this!"
She exclaimed. There, on a high shelf, was the most beautiful teacup they had ever seen. It was delicate, with intricate floral designs and vibrant colors of blue, pink, and gold. The teacup had a glossy finish that shimmered in the sunlight. They knew they had to have it. As they stood admiring the teacup, a soft voice suddenly spoke, startling them.
"Hello. I see you admire me now, but I didn't always look this way."
The teacup said.
"There was a time when nobody wanted me.
The teacup continued.
I was just an old lump of clay. One day a potter came along and began to pat, form and mould me. 'Ouch,' I said. 'What are you doing? That hurts. Leave me alone.' But the potter just smiled and said, 'Not yet.' Then he put me on a wheel and spun me around and around. I felt dizzy and uncomfortable. 'Stop,' I cried, but he just smiled and said, 'Not yet.' Eventually I took on a shape, a teacup. I thought he was done, but suddenly he put me into a furnace. The heat was unbearable. 'I can't stand this,' I thought. But through the furnace window I saw the potter's eyes sparkle. 'Let me out,' I screamed. He just smiled and said, 'Not yet.' Finally, after a long time, he took me out and put me on a shelf. I thought, thank goodness it's finally over. Now I can get back to being my normal self. But then the potter came back over and began to paint me with this sticky paint. 'Yuck,' I said. 'Stop.' It smelled terrible and I thought it was going to choke me, but he simply smiled and said, 'Not yet.' Then he put me into an even hotter furnace. I was sure I wouldn't survive. 'Please, I can't take this anymore,' I begged, but he smiled and said, 'Not yet.' Finally, after what seemed like forever, he took me out. Days later, once I had cooled, he handed me a mirror. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was beautiful, with vibrant colours and a delicate shape. I didn't look anything like the old lump of clay I had been. Now, I was a beautiful teacup, and everyone wanted me. But I always remember there was a time when nobody wanted me. All because of the potter. I'm valuable. He made something special out of my life."
The teacup concluded. Jack and Lily smiled, understanding the teacup's journey. They carefully purchased the teacup and brought it home, cherishing it as a symbol of transformation and beauty. And so, the beautiful teacup lived happily ever after, reminding everyone who saw it that with patience and care, even the simplest lump of clay can become something extraordinary.
Woke up this morning bright and early, chasing dreams all twist and twirly. Head in the clouds, feet on the ground, ready for the magic all around. Skipping stones and counting rainbows, laughing loud as the breeze blows. Every day a brand new story. Life's a whimsical adventure full of glory.